So Romel, how did the first vaccination go at the VMMC?
Charles, the medical personnel of the Veterans Memorial Medical Center, or the VMMC, were the first ones to be inoculated at the hospital as the simultaneous vaccination program of the government began today. Gemma Colcol, a nurse, is the first one to receive a dose of Sinovac Coronavac shot here in VMMC. The atmosphere was very lively as the most anticipated inoculation finally began. Some doctors and office workers of the hospital participated as well. Gemma felt well enough after being vaccinated, but protocol dictates that she will have to be monitored for a while before she can return to work. Secretary Carlo Nograles and Carlito Galvez were the top officials to witness the event. According to Secretary Nograles, this is the continuation of our medical personnel sacrifice against COVID-19. According to Secretary Lorenzano, 100,000 of those Sinovac doses were allotted to the Armed Forces of the Philippines. 30,000 of these doses will be utilized by civilian employees of the DND, including their medical frontliners, while the Veteran Memorial Medical Center targets to inoculate at least 1,000 of its employees. Charles, the vaccination of VMMC personnel continues up to now. The hospital director says that they will try to finish the inoculation as soon as possible, or possibly within the week, so that if warranted, the vaccinees can readily support the government's mass vaccination program. Charles?
Thanks for that, Romel. That was Romel Lopez reporting live from the Veterans Memorial Medical Center in Quezon City. More officials and frontliners in the metro are receiving COVID-19 shots. To give us updates on inoculations over at the V Luna Medical Center in Quezon City, we have with us Laila Pangilinan. She is reporting live from Quezon City. Laila, what's the latest?
Charles, the ceremonial vaccination here at the V Luna Medical Center transpired a little bit before lunch today. Top 3 officials of the hospital, along with 27 other frontliners, were vaccinated with their first dose of the Sinovac shot. Among those who graced the ceremonial vaccination are Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana, AFP Chief Cirilito Sabehana, Health Secretary Francisco Duque III, IATF Chair Carlo Nograles, and Quezon City Mayor Joy Belmonte. Despite earlier announcements, Duque did not receive the Sinovac shot due to age restrictions under its EUA. Lorenzana, meanwhile, announced that it is mandatory for all AFP personnel to get vaccinated as they are also in the front lines. Lorenzana also denied that mandatory vaccination is unfair. The DND chief believes soldiers should be doing as they are told. If some AFP personnel don't want to receive their free Sinovac jab, they will have to pay for the vaccine brand that they prefer. Quezon City Mayor Joy Belmonte, on the other hand, said that the Sinovac vaccine was only demonized because of its efficacy, to the point that no one seems to want it. But the QC mayor said that a vaccine, no matter what the brand, can still provide protection from the deadly virus. Charles, Health Secretary Duque said that the agency will observe if more people are now willing to be vaccinated, as officials have taken the lead. As for Secretary Nograles, on the other hand, said that he is confident that after the preliminary vaccinations, more and more people will be willing to receive their first jab of Sinovac.